morning to you. This is one of them where I hang the phone up on a tree and just share what the Lord has given me. I was out doing chores and it just seemed like the Lord just kept speaking to my heart this morning. And I don't know why. I don't know why, but I was thinking of Jonah, and I know I've talked about Jonah before, but he's on that trip and he's supposed to go to Nineveh. His mission is to go to Nineveh and preach the gospel, and he don't want to go. He just don't want to go. He don't want them people saved. They're not part of us. I don't want them people saved. And in Jonah 4:2 it says, and he gives us why he don't want to go. He says, I know you, God. I know that you are full of compassion and that you relent in bringing calamity. I know your heart, and I don't want to see that. I don't want them people to receive your grace and mercy. And it's why that when he's in the boat and that storm comes and it's just beating the boat and rocking everybody and everybody just freaking out. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And Jonah's sleeping because he knew whom he served. And no matter storm or fair weather or whatever, he knew of God's compassion and mercy and love for him. So he just went to bed. He just sleeping in the boat. You don't have to wake him up. And yeah, I'm the problem. Throw me overboard. And Jesus, when that storm hit, Jesus sleeping in the boat, just it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And I'm really, I've lived long enough now that I feel like, man, I got an understanding. And God, you have brought me through so many calamities. You brought me through so many trials, so many tribulations, and I know I'm beginning to understand your heart, God. People look at the Old Testament and they say, oh, he's a vengeful God. He just slew people and killed them and just a mean God. No, right here in Jonah 4:2, it shows us the characteristic of God, and that's full of love and grace and mercy and wanting people to come to him. And I thought, with everything that you and I have gone through, and yet we know we got a sense of well-being, you know what? It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Like I talked about yesterday where, that tractor and hay come rolling down the hill out of control. And yet, it seems like our whole world is out of control. And yet we know without a shadow of a doubt, you and I are going to be okay. His grace and mercy are new every morning. It's a new morning again. And his grace and mercy. And I just want to encourage you. I don't know if this is for somebody but I just want you to know, and I want you to believe, you know what? I'll be okay. God's going to take care of me, and he'll bring an order to all the chaos, and even in my own life. And I'm praying. I'm really praying. I'm just going through the Kings. I'm spending 3 and 4 hours a day just in the scriptures and praying more than I've ever had in my whole life, because there's something about to take place. There's something happening in the supernatural, and I don't care if you're an unbeliever or a believer, something is happening, and I want to be a part of it. David, he picked all these valiant men, these strong men for battle, and they were warriors. One guy, he chased a lion on a snowy day down into a pit just to kill him, I guess. The Bible didn't even tell why he even did it, but they were just strong, valiant men. But he picked 200 men that could recognize the season that they lived in. I want to be one of them guys. That I can recognize the season that we're living in. So I'm praying for you, and I just pray for a peace that comes upon you in Jesus' name, that you just know without a shadow of doubt, no matter what you're fighting or going through, that you understand the heart of God, that he cares deeply for you. And has compassion on you and mercy, even though the things that have happened. So God bless you.